Everybody is talking about ChatGPT, and you guys, it is for good reason. When I was doing my research, I have never been so impressed. Like, it was mind-boggling what this AI can do. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can set up an account for free on ChatGPT. I'm also going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to make some passive income, and how you can use ChatGPT to automate businesses that you already have. Hello, and hey there, welcome back to Side Eye or Hustle. My name is Swana, and on this channel, we put side hustles and passive income streams to the test to make sure they're worth your time, investment, and effort. You guys, I jumped on the trend. We're talking about ChatGPT. And part of that is because, honestly, like I said, this AI is super advanced, and I am blown away by what it can do. And truthfully, it can help you make money online. And I'm gonna tell you guys how you're gonna be able to do that. But before I do that, I just wanna tell you guys what ChatGPT is, just in case you heard about it, but you were really like, what are you guys talking about? And you guys don't know. So, to make it simple, ChatGPT is basically this revolutionary AI, artificial intelligence tool that allows you to ask any question, and they're going to give you the information. And what they do is they pull all that information from all these different sources, and they provide it to you so that you don't have to do any digging. And when I say they give it to you, they're going to give you a list. They're going to be able to give you a story. They're going to be able to give you exactly what you need. And it's going to be compiled, and it's going to be easy to use. You can use it for yourself as information, or you can actually use it to make money. And we're going to get to that. What ChatGPT basically does is it allows it to act as an API for you. And API stands for Application Programming Interface, you guys. And what that just basically means, it's a middleman. That's the simplest way I can say it. It's gonna take one interface and help you connect it to another interface. And that's what an API basically does for you. So I'm gonna give you an example. If you've been around paying attention to social media within the last month or so, you probably have heard or seen what Lensa has done. Basically, Lensa is an app that allows you to take your selfies and turn them into these great characters full of animation and all of that, right? And celebrities jumped on the train, including LeBron James. So what Lensa did was charge people like me $10 and basically gave you these pictures. But Lensa used an API because Lensa was generating none of those pictures. They were actually using a company called Stable Diffusion, who, by the way, is free, that was generating the pictures for them. Lensa was able to connect to Stable Diffusion, and Stable Diffusion was where you got those pictures from, and Lensa actually just gave them to you. That was it. Stable Diffusion created the pictures, Lensa gave them to you. And that's what the API does. So when I say you can make money online using ChatGPT, I mean in a way of using it as an API, something that's going to help you connect to the next thing. It's like building blocks. So what we're going to be doing is talking about ways that you can actually use ChatGPT to make passive income. And I want to let you know that what I'm saying is you're going to start here, and we're going to marry ChatGPT with tools that are going to allow you to have instant things in seconds, in minutes, okay? So you do have to take ChatGPT and marry it with a tool. And I'm going to give you guys the tool that you're going to use, and how you're going to do it, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is online courses. So you can sell online courses, right? If this is the first time you're hearing it, you can do it. And what I mean by online courses is somebody who's maybe a motivational speaker, or somebody who wants to teach and sell SAT courses, right? They want to be able to teach SAT courses, but they don't really want to create the content. People will create those SAT courses for them, and they will be able to use it as their own and teach to it, right? And they'll buy that from you, and it becomes their own intellectual property, and then they'll be able to teach to it, and they just bought it from you. That's what I mean by courses. So what we're talking about in terms of being able to use ChatGPT to make those courses is you're gonna plug in information. How do I create a SAT course, right? And ChatGPT is going to give you all this information. And then you're going to go ahead and sign up for a tool that is free called Tome. And it's TOME.app, okay? No, I'm going to always put the links in the description. But you're going to use Tome. And Tome is going to be able to do the actual presentation that you are going to sell. It's going to build the course. And what you're going to do into Tome is just simply plug in SAT course, and it's going to fill in seconds, in minutes, okay, and probably like 1 minute exactly, an actual course that you could teach to, an actual presentation that you will be able to give. What you're going to then do is take what ChatGPT gave you, and you're gonna fluff out that information so it's fuller, so it's a lot more, and that's how you're gonna be able to sell courses using ChatGPT, making that passive income. And it can be on any topic you can think of: American history, Revolutionary War, Civil War, anything that you can think of. How to start a digital marketing agency, how to start a blog, whatever you can think of, it can be done using ChatGPT and Tome, right? So now we're gonna go on to the next one. Everybody loves KDP and those low content books. And maybe you haven't thought about Kindle Vella because maybe you're like, I don't know how to write a story, or it's just not my area. But even with Kindle Vella, and even with blog posts and newsletters, these are things that you can sell to other people, or you can use for yourself if you have a business and you want to get more information out and also build that email list. You can use your newsletter if you've wanted to start a blog or just give better content. Maybe you're busy trying to do other things and the blog is kind of falling short. You can use ChatGPT to make those low content books. And when I say that, I mean it's everything about those low content books. You can say, give me 50 affirmations about self-care, and it's going to give you 50 affirmations that you can use for a journal on self-care. You can type in there, I did a crossword. Give me 5 crosswords is what I put in there with the answer key. And ChatGPT gave me across this, put this down, all of that. It listed it out and it gave me the answer key so that I could take that information, plug it into BoltBook, and now I have a crossword puzzle that I can sell as a low content book. It will also help you write a story for Kindle Vella. I literally said, write a story about a woman who meets a man in Paris and falls in love. And it gave me a complete story from beginning to end about a woman who meets a man named Max. Sophie and Max meet in the city of love, Paris. And literally, I had a story. Now, here's the thing about ChatGPT that I do want to tell you. You may run into the risk that other people are asking things that you're asking, right? So what you want to do is you want to marry, right? You want to use another tool to make ChatGPT that content your own. So it's called QuiltBot. QuiltBot, and QuiltBot will take that story, will take those affirmations, will take that course, whatever information that you're putting into ChatGPT and it's giving out to you just to make it your own. You can put it into QuiltBot, and QuiltBot will rephrase that so that it becomes your own content. And now you have a Kindle Vella story. Now you have those affirmations that you can use that become your own content. Now you have low content books that you can make. You can even start making novels. Now you have those blog posts. Now you have that newsletter. By using QuiltBot, you will be able to make it your own, so it becomes your own original content, and it's not just content that somebody else may notice has already been used before. So that's how you can take that and make it more. And let me just tell you, ChatGPT can also help you with your SEO, those keywords when you're trying to get your KDP books kind of out there a little bit more, and even when you're trying to think of things to put on the back of it, as far as descriptions go, even what to put in the description when you're filling out the form on KDP, it will help you with that as well. Because this is what it does. It gives you the information that you need in order to use it so that you can start making some money. Now we're gonna move on to number 3. Another way to use ChatGPT and a tool called Vid IO, okay? So Vid IO and ChatGPT. You wanna start making YouTube videos, right? And maybe you wanna do a channel around traveling, or you wanna do a history channel. Well, you can use ChatGPT to give you all the information you need to know. Now, I do want to make a little bit of a warning about ChatGPT, and you're gonna find this out on the site, okay? The information only goes up to 2021. After that, it doesn't know. So anything that happened after December 2021, it's not gonna know. It's not gonna be able to give you the most current information. So it is limited to that. However, if you're not looking for something that happened in 2022 or this first part of 2023, then ChatGPT is a great source of information. And once again, it's going to pull it from all those different places, and it's going to act as that. It's going to act as a Google, but it's giving you more concise information, and you can ask questions on top of questions to continue layering it so that you can narrow down to exactly what you want. And it's gonna always remember the questions that you ask. It's very nice, I'm telling you guys. And I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of ChatGPT in a moment here. But you use Vid IO and ChatGPT together, and you'll be able to make those videos that you're talking about. So what you'll do is you'll go to ChatGPT and say you wanna do a video on 9/11. And all the information on 9/11, it's gonna pull that information to you. And then all you have to do is just copy it from ChatGPT, plug it into Vid IO, into the speech to text, and now you're gonna have that text. And then you're just gonna use Vid IO to add the stock videos on there and to compile that exact YouTube video that you're gonna extract and load onto YouTube. And it's gonna make it so much easier because it's doing all of the work for you. You don't have to do the research. You don't have to know what are the best characteristics, or what are the best places to eat in Paris, or what are the landmarks for Italy that people must know if they're traveling there. ChatGPT is gonna give you that information, and you're just gonna be able to plug it right into Vid IO, and Vid IO is gonna give you that text to talk. You're gonna be able to change the voice to whichever voice you think really matches the mood and the vibe of your video. You're gonna be able to add those stock photos and really add that sound as well, and create a nice video, and it's pretty much getting done for you. The only thing you're doing is just moving some pieces around, okay? So that's how you can use ChatGPT. And if you know another system that's similar to Vid IO that can do it faster, use that. All right, so now here is the 4th one. Now this is a little bit different, but you're really using ChatGPT in this case for SEO, just so that you can kind of make way to having your stuff like really on that Google search. Like you want your stuff to be out there. You want to be able to use it for keywords and things like this. It's a site called SiteKick. And SiteKick.ia is a site that will make landing pages in a minute, you guys. Literally landing pages in a minute. So for people who are trying to really progress in their e-commerce or drop shipping business, this is exactly what you need. This is going to help you automate that business because you're going to be able to push out more products for you to test and see what people like, because you're going to be able to make those landing pages for those different products in literally 1 minute. So when I say put your business on automation, this is what I mean. And ChatGPT is going to help you do that because it's going to help you with that SEO. It's going to help you with that marketing piece. You're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to be able to find different ways. And SiteKick AI already has that API in place where it's pulling all that information as well. So these are ways that you can use ChatGPT in order to automate and even make money online. Now we're gonna go ahead and head over to my computer and I'm gonna show you guys ChatGPT and how to set up that account. I put the link for ChatGPT in the description, so go ahead and click on that. Once you're there, you're gonna go ahead and select create an account or sign up. Just verify that you're not a robot by answering those questions. You're gonna use an email that actually is valid. And then once you do that, you're going to go ahead and put in a password. Just has to be 8 characters. You're going to go ahead and receive an email that's going to allow you to verify your account. You do have to go through this process in order to actually get access into ChatGPT. So you know how sometimes they'll let you continue, but then they'll kind of remind you that you need to verify your email. Well, ChatGPT will not let you move forward without that verification process. So you're going to want to go ahead and click on that link. It'll open up another page and you'll fill out personal information like your first and last name. It's also going to ask you your phone number. You want to make sure that this is a legitimate number because they're going to send you a code that you're going to need in order to get into ChatGPT. Once you receive that code, you'll be all squared away to put it in there, and now you are at the dashboard of ChatGPT, and this is what it looks like. So it has all of the examples of things that you can ask just to get you started, so you kind of know how to question or phrase your questions. It also has its capabilities, which you guys, they have a lot of capabilities with ChatGPT, as well as what those limitations are. And like I told you guys, one of the limitations of ChatGPT is definitely going to be that any events after 2021, it's just not going to know. All right, so you also have some options over here, which includes going from light mode to dark mode, as well as some other options, including signing out. Now at the top, this is where you're going to start that new chat, if you see that box up there, but it's already set up to go into the new chat. So the only thing that you need to do in this moment is just ask your question. I asked, how do you bake an apple pie, or how do you make an apple pie? And now ChatGPT is answering that question, and it's giving me a completely detailed list and description of what I need to do. So this is the full instructions that I have from start to finish on actually baking an apple pie. What I like about ChatGPT is the simple fact that everything that you're getting is going to be itemized, or it's going to be listed out, so you're able to kind of just extract that information and plug it to whatever you may need to plug it in. An example of how you can use how to bake an apple pie is if you are creating a low content book and you're creating those recipe books, and maybe you don't know how to make everything in your pie series, but this will definitely tell you what you need. You can also layer it, and this is the example of that layering it, where I asked a question and then I said, hey, how can I make this without the eggs, right? And so ChatGPT is now giving me the how to bake an apple pie without actually having the eggs. And so that is the magic of ChatGPT, is the fact that you can ask additional questions, and it's remembering that conversation from the initial chat that you started, so that it can continue to answer whatever questions you may have, including those clarifying questions if you're not getting exactly what you want out of ChatGPT in that moment, or you're not getting to that exact answer. So you can keep asking questions. Sorry, you guys. Asking questions as you move through it. All right, so what I also did was I decided that I'm going to start a new conversation, because I want to show you guys how you can regenerate a question. So say, for example, it didn't give it to you in the way in which you wanted it. You can ask it to regenerate that answer for you. So this is just a math equation, 25 minus 5, and I'm asking ChatGPT what the answer is. What does it equate to? And so they give it to me, and I don't like the way they answered that. So I'll say regenerate it, and they're going to rephrase how they've given you that answer. And that's the magic of ChatGPT. All right, you guys, I hope that this video was super helpful. As always, make sure you guys comment your thoughts down below. Do appreciate that. If you don't have a comment or a question, just make sure you drop that golden heart. Just say hi. Do me a favor, subscribe. Make sure you guys smash that like button and give this video a thumbs up for me. And don't forget to enable those post notification bells. Once again, my name is Tawana. This is Side Hustle. Bye, y'all.